Hi, and welcome to Points Life. My name is Fred Lenosa, and I am so glad you're watching this video as opposed to just sitting on the sidelines and watching the Travel on Points generation take off like a rocket. The fact that you're here means you've already taken the first step, and that means a lot. Again, my name is Fred Lenosa. I'm the founder of Points Life, and consider this an introduction of us to you, and of course, you to us. This is a short presentation for you to learn more about our company, more about our points program, and hopefully answer any questions that you may have along the way. It's also your opportunity to step into a whole new world of travel if this appeals to you. So let's get started. For more than 40 years, I've worked hard across three major industries: the travel industry, the real estate industry, and the franchising industry. Along the way, I've had the privilege of helping thousands of families build success and create better lives. I believe every relationship, every lesson, and every bit of hard work from those experiences has led me here to the creation of Points Life International. They say timing is everything. I believe that. And if there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's this: when the right product meets the right moment, that's when true opportunity is born. And that's exactly what Points Life represents today. The spark for Points Life really began for me personally back in 2016. At that time, I was working with one of the largest hospitality companies in the world. Over the years, I've delivered more than 5,000 one-on-one presentations about points. I've done road shows and took that message on the road. I've hosted cruises where we've had in excess of 200 points owners on the cruise. And I was also a podium speaker at many live seminars and training events. And no matter where I went, I kept running into the same questions, the same misconceptions, and the same confusion when it came to explaining the popularity and the power of travel points. People kept asking me, Fred, aren't travel points just like credit card points? The simple answer is no, they're completely different. They're quite different. Credit card points are loyalty points. You only earn them by spending money. Once you finally save up enough, which does take time, you could spend it on a trip. Those points, once used, are gone forever, and you have to start that process again. To get more, you've got to keep swiping that card and keep spending. It's a cycle that just never ends. Wholesale travel points, which is what we are talking about, work in an entirely different way. You purchase them one time, but these points can be reused year after year after year. Their purchase power or purchasing power isn't just stronger than credit card points, it's actually stronger than cash itself. In fact, when it comes to travel, cash is no longer the king. And once I realized that, I knew I had to get that message out there. So in 2019, I authored and published a book to help people better understand the truth about travel points. I never expected what happened next. The book became an international bestseller, hitting the #1 spot as a top-selling book for travel in multiple countries. It landed me on TV, stations like Fox 4 and WPTV Channel 3, and on many national podcasts where our message about points was reaching tens of thousands of listeners. It even led me to a day of consulting with Kevin Harrington. You may have seen him on TV. He is the original shark from the hit series Shark Tank. Kevin felt the Points Life story and the value of our points program was extremely timely. In fact, he said it's also very needed and the entire market's virtually untapped. He referred to it as capturing lightning in a bottle. And that's when I realized this wasn't just about a book anymore. This was the beginning of a new travel movement. Consumers, as I soon learned, were starving for smarter, better ways to travel, to get more for less. And that's when Points Life International was born. In 2023, Points Life, the book, became and evolved into Points Life, the organization, the company. Building operating systems, a consulting team, and marketing campaigns was a journey all unto itself with no roadmap until we got it right. Once we honed in on a simple marketing message, The response was literally overwhelming, generating over 800 inquiries in just a few weeks. Folks, we were overwhelmed. We know it worked for you personally because you're here watching this video. Our mission today is simple and clear. Travel more for less using travel points. And that's what the consumer needs to know about. And that's what our company is all about. And we're just getting started. Listen to what others are saying about PointsLife.
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 PointsLife. You've probably heard of timeshares and you've definitely heard of booking platforms, but you've never seen anything like this. Real luxury trips at wholesale prices with zero long-term contracts. PointsLife gives you access to 600,000 hotels, thousands of resorts and cruises, all in one easy-to-use travel portal with no blockout dates or long-term commitments. Other programs give you points you earn. PointsLife gives you points you own. You use them when you want, where you want, every single year. No gimmicks, just real vacations for way less. Try PointsLife. It's the smarter way to vacation for life.
Now, we've built a world-class team to get our message out and to serve our clients in hospitality, in real estate, in marketing, sales, and technology. We're all focused on disrupting the industry to become the next global giant in travel. But here's the best part. This isn't just about our story. It could be yours too. If you love to travel, if you love variety, if you love saving money, if you believe in balancing work with family and fun, then welcome. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. Welcome to a whole new world of travel. Welcome to PointsLife, but don't take our word for it. Here's another PointsLife story.
Here's how I stayed in a beachfront hotel in Cancun without breaking the bank. I took myself on a solo trip, ocean views, steps from the sand, full luxury setup. And no, this wasn't some last minute deal. I paid a fraction of what this place normally costs, like 75% less than what I saw on the booking sites. I used PointsLife. It's not a promo code or a sketchy travel hack. It's a one-time membership that gives you travel points every year forever. You use those points to book real hotels, cruises, resorts at wholesale rates. No blackout dates, no contracts, just actual savings on the trips you've always wanted to take. This place would have been way out of my budget otherwise. But waking up to this view, totally possible now.
Have you ever heard the statement, what you don't know can cost you? Have you ever wondered what happened to all those expensive timeshares that people are voluntarily giving back to the resorts? The truth, folks, is that these world-class resorts, luxury suites, condominiums, and villas are located in over 110 countries worldwide. But much of that inventory, believe it or not, sits unused now. And here's the kicker. Original timeshare owners have paid up to 10 times more than what PointsLife members are now getting access to for literally pennies on the dollar. It represents a vast gold mine of unused vacation inventory that most people have no clue exists until now. Now, let me be crystal clear. PointsLife is not a timeshare resale company. In fact, we're not a timeshare company at all. We're something entirely different. We're the industry's first subscription-based travel and leisure club. Now, we're not for everyone. We are for those who want to travel more simply and pay less. We're for those that love to save money. And we're for those that can be flexible with their travel plans. If that's you, then you are in the right place. PointsLife works directly hand in glove with the resort HOAs, that stands for Homeowners Associations, and RCI, which stands for RCI International. They are the world's largest travel and resort exchange network. We contract to gain access, get direct access to their abandoned, non-performing inventory in bulk. That means in great quantities. Then we process this unused inventory, converting it into wholesale travel points available to you as PointsLife members. And here's why that should matter, or why it matters, in fact. There are no long-term contracts. There are no overpriced buy-ins. There's no maintenance fees. Let me repeat that. There's no maintenance fees, and there's nothing to get out of later. Think of these points as a kind of vacation currency. They're flexible, they're powerful, and incredibly valuable. As a member, you'll subscribe to a bank of points and receive an annual allocation that lets you travel for a fraction of the cost year after year after year. Here's what makes it even better. Points can be used any week of the year. There are no blackout dates. Any unused points will roll over into the next year. So you can take extra trips, stay longer, or even gift them to family so that they can take vacations. Your membership covers it all. Resorts, cruises, getaways, tours, all-inclusive packages, vacation homes, and even 600,000 hotels worldwide, including many of the brands you already love. Again, here's a recap. No long-term contracts, no overpriced buy-ins, no maintenance fees, and nothing to get out of later. And the price, this is where it gets exciting. You're not paying retail. You're not even paying wholesale. You're subscribing to a bank of discounted vacation inventory and points at fire sale prices. Folks, fire sale, for those that don't know, that means below cost. That means more memories for you, more vacations, and more experiences with the people who matter most. Best of all, there's no pushy sales tactics. Our trained consultants simply walk you through an online points demo, and we show you the different enrollment options. We help you choose the right size bank of points, and then start packing. It's that simple. Our members are by far our best advertising. See and listen for yourself.
I needed a Euro summer.
How are you doing that? Do you like a sugar daddy or something? Like, I got it now.
I mean, okay, I won't gatekeep, even though I'd like to. I got this new travel membership. It's called PointsLife. You pay once a year, and then you get to use this bank of travel points at resorts, cruises, and you have a choice of like 600,000 hotels. It's insane. There are no blackout dates. You can book during peak season, and I always save 75% on all my trips that I book. Book a call with them. They'll explain everything better than I can.
Our points consultants are highly trained. They know a lot about points. They're extremely friendly. They can explain how points work, how to book trips. They'll show you plenty of vacation examples. And most importantly, they'll give you information on current promotions that we are running for new members. Get ready. The clock is ticking down to your upcoming points demo. The reason for this video is to give you a preemptive look at what you are about to learn. Please show up on time with all the decision makers who will be primary members and perhaps even the children if you'd like. A big screen is preferred, like a desktop or a laptop, versus a small screen cell phone, because number one, the presentation is very visual, and number two, we have a lot to show you. Finally, your appointment has been confirmed. One of our consultants has committed to your time slot. They have reviewed your travel questionnaire, and they're very, very excited to meet you and share the PointsLife story and hear your story. So enjoy your points demo. I'm Fred Lanosa, and welcome to our vacation family.